Set up StrongVPN PPTP on ASUS router stock firmware. Before you start, you need to get your VPN account credentials from the Strong's customer area. To log into the customer area, you need to use your email with us as a login. The password is the one that you've created when you first made an order, if you haven't changed it since then, of course. You can log in from the StrongVPN website. There is a link at the top. If that doesn't work, the direct link to the customer area login page is https://intranet.strongvpn.com/services/intranet. If you cannot remember your password, please reset it using this link, https://intranet.strongvpn.com/services/intranet/password_reset. After logging in, hover over VPN accounts at the top, then click the menu item VPN Account Summary. Click Account Setup Instructions near the PPTP/L2TP/SSTP account. On this page you will see your account setup credentials, server address, username, password and IPsec key, only needed for L2TP connection. Please notice, the credentials on the screen above will not work. This is just an example. We recommend to leave Account Setup Instructions window open, since you will need this information for setup. Make sure that you have credentials at hand until you finish. Supported models: BRTAC 828, OnHub SRTAC 1900, Raj Rapture GTAC 5300, RTAC 51U/R, RTAC 53, RTAC 5300, RTAC 55U/R, RTAC 56U/R/S, RTAC 66R, RTAC 66UB1, RTAC 68U/R, RTAC 86U/R, RTAC 87U/R, RTAC 88U/R, RTAC RH13, RTAC 1200, RTAC 1200 HP, RTAC 1750, RTAC 1900, RTAC 1900P, RTAC 3100, RTAC 3200, RTN12, RTN12D1, RTN16, RTN18U/R, RTN600, RTN66U/R. This page describes the manual setup of the PPTP connection on ASUS router. This setup requires you to fill your credentials manually. This kind of setup can cause some inconvenience. For example, if you need to use some video streaming services, the DNS settings of the router need to be updated manually as well. Default information: default router IP address, 192.168.1.1 username, admin password, admin Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz network name, SSID ASUS Wi-Fi 5 GHz network name, SSID ASUS_5G Wi-Fi password is not set by default. Please note, if you do not see the ASUS_5G network, it means that your ASUS router either doesn't support the 5.8 GHz band, for example, ASUS RTN10P does not support it, or the receiving device, computer, phone, tablet etc., has no 5.8 GHz wireless support. In this case, use the ASUS network. 1. Connect to the ASUS router via an Ethernet cable or wirelessly. The computer should be cabled to a LAN port of the VPN router or connected to ASUS or ASUS_5G network. Open up your web browser, type in 192.168.1.1 in the address bar and hit enter. It will prompt you to enter the username/password. The default values are admin, username, and admin, password. Once you log in, go to VPN option in the left-hand side menu. Select VPN Client tab and click Add Profile button. 2. Choose PPTP tab in the window, fill the fields. Description is the name of the connection, it can be any as you like, we recommend to set it to StrongVPN. Please note, if you already have the connection with the same name, it will not let you save the settings. Fill full server address to VPN server field. Your server is not strxxxxxx.reliablehosting.com, it is just an example. Enter your username and password. These are not your email and password with us that you use to log into the customer area. Also, do not use SXXXXXX and XXXXXXXXXXX. These are just examples. Server address, username and password are your credentials that you get from the customer area at the beginning of this tutorial. If you are not sure where to get them, scroll up the page, you can find the instructions there. PPTP options should be set to auto. Click OK button when done. 3. You can then click Activate to start up the VPN connection. 4. When the connection is established, you will see the blue check mark in the connection status field. 5. Now you need to perform 2 more steps if you want to get some video streaming servers working. If you will connect/reconnect to the same VPN server, these steps are needed to be done only once. Go to System Log option in the menu, select General Log tab. In the appeared log you need to find a line containing the word DNS address. You can use Ctrl+F keyboard shortcut to find it on the web page. There you can see primary and secondary DNS addresses. See the example below. January 29, 15:35 and 23 seconds PPTP 1009 primary DNS address 127.0.1.1 January 29, 15:35 and 23 seconds PPTP 1009 secondary DNS address 127.0.2.1 copy or write down the first DNS server address. Do not use the 127.0.1.1, this is just an example. 6. Then proceed to WAN in the menu, select Internet Connection tab. In the WAN DNS settings section set no for connect to DNS server automatically option. This will reveal two fields below, use them for manual DNS setup. In the first field enter the DNS server address that you got from the previous step and 208.67.220.220 to the second field. Click Apply button. 7.2. Be sure if you are successfully connected please visit strongvpn.com. And check your IP address at the top of the page. Done. You are connected. Changing Wi-Fi settings. Your router is preset with the default credentials as they show on top of this guide. However, if you would like to change the Wi-Fi network name, also called SSID, or the Wi-Fi password you can do so by going to Network Map under the General section of menu. That is the default page that opens when you log into the router settings. You can see the system status block on the right hand side. Change network name, SSID, name to anything you wish to use as Wi-Fi name. Leave authentication method as WPA2 personal and WPA encryption as AES. Change WPA PSK key to anything you wish to use as Wi-Fi password. Click Apply at the bottom of the page to apply the changes. You can do the same for 5 GHz tab to change the 5 GHz wireless network settings. Changing admin access credentials. You may also want to change your admin login and password for the security reasons. To do that, 1. Go to Administration menu option, then System tab and see the Changing the Router Login Password section. 2. Change router login name and new password values to any other which you want to use as username and password for admin access. You will also need to retype the same password in the Retype Password field. 3. Click Apply at the bottom of the page to apply the changes. Connecting the PPTP on ASUS firmware. Go to VPN and then VPN Client tab. Click the Activate button. Disconnecting the PPTP on ASUS firmware. Go to VPN and then VPN Client tab. Click the Deactivate button. Changing the PPTP settings. If your VPN password or VPN server is changed, the connection will stop working on the router, since the credentials on your NR side don't match. To fix that problem you first need to get the up-to-date settings from the customer area. You can check the instructions at the top of the page. Go to VPN Client tab and click Deactivate button to disconnect the VPN if it is connected. Click the icon in the Edit column, change your VPN server, username, and password as found in your customer area. Click OK button when done. Complete the steps 3-7 of this tutorial to set the correct DNS settings. Removing the PPTP settings. If you need to delete the PPTP settings from ASUS router please do the following. Go to VPN Client tab. Click Deactivate button to disconnect the VPN if it is connected. Click the icon in the Delete column to remove the config.